Why won't you ever let me play DaBaby when we're in the car? I don't get it.
You never let me play music.
It's fucking ridiculous. He's one of the greatest rappers to ever come out of Charlotte, and you're out here in the car, and I'm just trying to play DaBaby, and you're not even listening to me.
No, you never let me.
It's ridiculous. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of
Based?
I'm sorry?
Based and red-pilled? It's based and red-pilled. Do you know what that means?
I don't.
Oh, it's like, that's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. You are fucking gay. What's up, guys?
Is that the intro? Are we,
Yeah.
fuck.
are we doing
Okay.
Yeah, we're live now. Gang.
Grammys. Let's just get right into it.
Who cares, man?
That was the
Yo,
most
this is true.
useless thing maybe ever.
Did you guys watch it?
No.
No.
I didn't either.
I didn't at all. I didn't
Gang.
At all.
We did it, guys. We did it. Reddit.
We already finished the
We did
first
it.
topic. Okay, but
Yeah,
actually, the Grammys, I didn't watch them, but just like,
It seemed like it was like very 50-50. It's like, yeah, okay, you're cool. And then on the other hand, it was like, nah, that was probably not right. And then that was kind of the Grammys.
the best thing that happened at the Grammys was just seeing a bunch of like really weird people get angry that they performed WAP, which is like,
Yeah, that was so weird.
Ah, dude,
What was that one
awesome.
guy that
was
Fantano
awesome,
tweeted about where it was like the one singer who was like, this is how Hitler started his reign.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy
it's just
from
like,
Skillet.
What? Yeah, from Skillet.
From
From Skillet.
Skillet.
It's like, who are you, man?
I used to like
Who
Skillet,
are
too.
you?
Fuck, man.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You know
It's
what's
because
the
I was
best
an
part?
edgy kid, and I was like, man, this is crazy, bro.
You know what's the best part about like people complaining about WAP? It's like they're like, "Oh, WAP is like the most inappropriate song in years. I wish we went back to old music." And I'm like, "Yep, old music where it was dad rock bands singing about how much they wanted to fuck 14-year-olds."
Yeah, yeah, true.
Like
The
what has
classics.
changed?
the class.
Except
Yeah.
nowadays it's just, being like very feminine and being open about that, but back then it was just pedophilia. So
I guess you can call Luke a bit of a feminist. I guess you could say he's a little bit of a woman.
I got real scared with that setup. I thought you were going to say, you call Luke a bit of a pedophile.
no.
I thought that's where that was going.
I would never
Yeah,
do
no.
that.
I would
like that.
never. Absolutely
I would,
not.
guys. I've never.
Plus it's just
I would
factually
never.
incorrect too. So
This is true.
My man's read his books. He knows how to get a case off the the books. But the Grammys, I don't know. People need to make up their mind. Either they don't care about the Grammys and they're like, yeah, whatever. But then if someone they like gets a Grammy, they're like, oh my god, congratulations, this is amazing. Oh my god, so cool. You need to make up your mind. Either they suck and you don't care, or they're cool. Like,
Yeah, that's a
Right.
good point.
pick a side, you know?
I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing that I had a problem with, and this is me being picky as fuck, but like it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I tweeted about this because I'm an angry white guy, and that's the only place I have to go. I get to complain. But
Twitter.
they fucking didn't capitalize MF Doom's name, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
God damn it.
I just look. I know it's like me being picky. It's like at least they mentioned him in the thing, but it's like, really, guys.
no, I
like,
think
you guys
other
are, like,
people were definitely angry about that as well.
It's
I mean,
because
I
that
just-
was his
it's,
shtick.
It's the bare minimum. It's the
It's 'cause
bare
that was his
minimum, and it's
shtick,
just
man.
disrespectful, man. It's just
all caps when you spell the man's
damn.
name. But
That's when you spell the man's name.
crying
Nice.
shame. It was what's her name? Didn't Megan Thee Stallion? She was like, "Yeah, man, this shit is not rigged because I won," and I just love that sentiment. Like, I don't know why, but that's just like I relate to that so hard. Like, I won, so it's not rigged. I love that.
I was disappointed for Freddie too. I was really rooting for the
Oh, did you see the video of him when he found out that he didn't
Yeah,
win? That was
yeah,
funny as shit.
That video
dude.
is
He's so funny,
hilarious.
man.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
He just does not give a single shit. He's like,
He doesn't. He doesn't at all.
still zero
Freddie
in
Gibbs
court.
is so
He was
funny.
so happy, man. I love that guy. Such a sweet
Yeah.
man. Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
is
he
my
seems like a
bro.
real sweetheart.
I let Freddie
Yeah,
Gibbs be
shout
my
out to
dad.
Yeah, I guess.
He seems like a good. Yeah, I feel like he'd be a good dad.
Freddie Gibbs actually looks just like my dad too, so it's like,
He's like the.
that's the new DaBaby.
Are you just making a DaBaby joke with
Yeah, I'm making a DaBaby
Freddie.
joke, except it was Freddie Gibbs and not DaBaby.
God, I can't wait for
Let's
us to
go.
listen to this when it comes out in a week, and then we're like, "Wow, DaBaby's like not even funny anymore. Why would we
Yeah,
do
I know.
this?"
By the time this comes out, that meme's gonna be dead as fuck.
Literally, it's just the
Holy
meme
shit,
is just
DaBaby in Minecraft?
the meme is just
That's what
like
it
it's
is.
literally nothing. It's just the baby.
How did that even get
It's
started?
just DaBaby.
It's
I
just
don't know. Oh no, I think how it started was DaBaby's nudes leaked, and then
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how it
I guess
started.
probably.
And then like r/DaBaby would post like the most horrible shit in the world. Like it got
I'm
Yeah, it
hopping
got
on
taken
r
down.
slash
I
DaBaby.
think. Yeah, I think the most like the top post before it got taken down, and this is not me saying this. This is what was said on the subreddit. I think the top post was something like, "I don't care for white, or I don't care for black people, so I made DaBaby white." And it was a Photoshop
What
of
the
DaBaby being white, and I'm it's so fucked. It's
Is
so
DaBaby's
bad.
was it just r/DaBaby?
There were
think,
multiple
yeah.
DaBaby subreddits.
It
that
got deleted.
banned.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it
deleted.
got
yeah.
it got banned. Shit. The new top one is DaBaby hentai with over 10,000 members.
Yeah, you mind sending me the link to that in the chat, please? For later.
I love. Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. One of the top posts is like, "Do I look like DaBaby? Be honest. It's just a regular white guy."
Hey! He just wants you to be honest.
Dude, there's some fire in here. I'm not gonna lie. There's one where they like took Mario Kart and like just put his face as a car, and it's that
I would
classic
turn a
Nardwuar
gentleman
face
into
where
a
his,
convertible.
where his face is like so long. Why is that face? Why is that picture from Nardwuar look so weird? He's so long.
know.
He's so long in that picture.
He
Jackson,
is.
you're editing the podcast. Put it up here.
This is long DaBaby.
Long DaBaby.
Long DaBaby.
My son.
Oh,
He is sick. Call the police.
call them now. How did we fucking get to this? I don't even remember how we got to this. To DaBaby. We were talking about the
is 5
Grammys, and
minutes
now we're
in.
here. I don't even.
Fuck,
Man.
dude. Isn't it scary that literally 5 minutes go by? I can literally not name a single thing we talked about besides DaBaby.
Damn, someone should make a video about an album that talks about topics like freak memory loss.
Forgetting
That'd be
stuff?
Crazy.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea. Hope someone does that soon.
I hope that
It might
that
actually
someone makes a
blow
video.
up and
Might
get
actually.
over 2 million views. Or
2 mil, baby.
Blow up and get them racks.
Get them racks?
wake
Jackson,
up, get my dick sucked.
I saw that on.
Can we talk? Can we talk about that for a second? I don't know if we've talked about that on the podcast before.
We talked about it on Baz's thing because it was just like the sweetest moment
Yeah.
ever. Because
Yeah,
all
well, they
three of you were just
sampled-
singing like "Wake up, get my dick sucked."
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
Yeah.
that's
Well,
badass.
I might have mentioned this and I might have not, but they sampled the song Alpha by C418 off of Minecraft Volume Beta. And no wonder the beat's amazing, because my god, like as soon as I heard it, I was like, holy shit. And then fucking he hops on, he's like,
Wake up.
one day I'm about to blow up and get these racks or whatever.
Yo.
It's like so bad it's good. Like it's
Yeah.
it's one of those songs I can put on and just laugh hysterically to because of how bad it is.
You know what song
then
I
I just
found
start
out
to
that's
enjoy it.
really that's like I kind of enjoy like that. You guys ever listen to the song "Obama" by Blueface?
He has a song called
No.
Obama.
That song like actually like kind of slaps and it's really funny, dude. President coming just like Obama. My bitch bad, just as some karma. It's sick, dude. I don't know why, but like I've been listening to that a lot. The album cover
Obama.
is garbage, dude. It's
Every Annalie Chop album cover is fucking ass.
I recommend listening to When This Is Over, Blueface's song Obama.
Oh,
It'll
Blueface.
change
Is that on
your
the
life.
Not
one
fucking
where
really chop
it's the album cover that he looks like he's on, like he's the Tin Man?
Yes,
from
that's the
Wizard of Oz?
yeah, that's the
That
album.
cover's so bad. That cover's so
That's
bad.
so dog shit, but it just adds to how funny the song is.
You know.
The song's
there's-
featuring DaBaby too. Just want to let that. Let that
Yo, no.
And we're back.
No.
and we're back.
Damn.
There's a song like that. One of my friends named Spencer, from the Minecraft Volume Beta video I made. He loves fucking Ray Shrimmer, and specifically their first album.
That's so random.
And it's because their songs, like on their first album, they have such titles like "Unlock the Swag" and lit like Bic. And apparently he loves them
Oh, yeah, Lit
because
Like Bic,
he
I
used to
know.
make fun of them like all the time. But they're like he describes it as they're like the most dumb fun songs he's ever listened to.
I respect
like they
that.
just mean nothing, but he enjoys them because of that.
Yeah, they have all their stuff is just like so corny, but like they got some bangers. Like
Isn't Sway Lee
Yeah,
in
guys,
Brinks
Brinks
Remember?
Truck.
Slack.
Brinks
Yeah.
Truck will forever have a place in my heart. Brinks Truck is just a good song, and you guys don't even know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about because
If
you're
I-
lame and dumb and stupid.
I don't listen to Ray Shrimmer, man. I listen.
I
to
know what a
fucking-
Brinks truck is. I used to work at a grocery store. I was the manager of that
Fucking
bitch. I let him into the safe.
Yeah, if I had
Speaking
to
of
choose comfort,
yeah, go ahead.
I was just say if I listen to like comfort music, like Ray Shrimmered, like my comfort music is Merzbow. Ever heard of Merzbow?
Fuck you.
Just such a visceral reaction.
It's
Yeah, that guy fucking. It's like it's cool, but man,
Ja-
I could not listen to that.
Jackson.
one
I'll let you get onto
minute.
your point, but real quick, do you guys know who the OK's computer is?
Yes. I
Yeah,
follow
the music
that,
meme
that-
page.
that man.
He has a YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Shout out. I'll give respect.
Oh
but-
really?
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel, and it's pretty much just him. Like, he got upset because people kept like making fun of noise music and Merzbow, and he pretty much just made like a 7-minute video about why it's.
I
good.
watched that. And the entire video was framed as if he was going to be talking about noise music as a whole. But then it became very apparent that he only was going to talk about Merzbow.
He was
the
only talking about
entire time.
Merzbow and why it was good music, and he was defending it very hard. But
And
then
there was
I
one
realized
line-
the
You go
comment
ahead.
section was turned off. He disabled
Oh,
comments.
that's
Really?
Yeah.
When you
Heck.
look when the
He was
second
getting
you turn off the
flamed,
comment
bro.
section,
Yeah,
you lose.
that means he was getting
you
flamed.
lose. Yeah.
But like,
That's true.
The like to dislike ratio wasn't bad on that video because I remember seeing it. So like,
I think I commented on his Instagram, like, why was the comments turned off? Like, very chilly, and not trying to be a dick. I was just curious. I was like, why were the comments turned off? Never got back to me, but
he that video was fine overall, but the one thing that rubbed me the wrong way was Merzbow is just so unique, and he's really making music that you can't hear anywhere else. And I'm like, okay, noise music, like harsh noise music, is not that like super out there genre. Like, it's a genre that not a lot of people like, and not a lot of people will go out of their way to listen to it. But it's not like Merzbow is the only harsh noise producer out there.
he's the
you know?
only man to do the genre. Do the genre justice, anyway.
The
Hey, ready?
only one.
Jackson, you're editing this podcast. Ready? Everyone go quiet. I'm just going to make noise into my mic, distort the shit out of this, and add a bunch of reverb, and Jackson's going to be a noise music producer. All right? Ready?
It's gonna sound insane.
There you go. Boom.
And now we have an album.
Print that bitch on
Coming out
vinyl, slap her up, get her in
Just make
Amoeba
it
Records, game over.
40 plus minutes.
That's it.
Yeah, stretch it
That's
out
it.
to like -500, like, so it's just like 45 minutes of that.
It's just you. It's just you loop that you loop like 2 seconds of that, and then you just loop it forever. It's like how they looped XXX Tentacion Scream on that one song off of Skin.
1 minute. Fuck, what's that song called? It's with Kanye.
It's something in a minute. Yeah.
It's just a number in a minute.
Yeah.
10
And
minute?
It's
1 minute?
X's Scream in it. X's Scream is so like not a good scream at all, but it just makes it worse because his scream is like, "Ah," but then it loops, so it's like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah," and it sounds
no.
so bad.
Oh,
It sounds
no.
horrible.
Damn, are they ever
Nice.
gonna run out of music for XX?
Probably not.
1
I
minute
hope,
featuring
yeah.
Kanye West.
1 minute. Yeah.
I was saying, speaking of Kanye, and also weird samples. I've been listening to a lot of Aphex Twin lately. I've been doing a bit of an Aphex Twin discography run, and fucking Blame Game off of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy samples a song called April 14, I believe.
That's
off
his
of
most popular song.
His most popular song, probably because of that sample, but
Yeah.
it's that song is sampled, and Kanye just didn't pay for it.
I was gonna say, do you know about the controversy with it? He just
Yeah, he just
totally
he just
stole
did not,
it.
He just did not pay for it at all. So what the hell?
I respect
Totally.
it.
He was like,
I
literally,
respect
I was listening to some not listening. I was reading some interview that Aphex did about it, and he was literally just like, I literally was like, I'll remake it for you. Like, I'll literally remake it and remaster it just for you, as long as you pay me. And then Kanye was like, nah, we own this now, and then just kind of left. And that's it. I was like, well, how do you just do that to someone, man?
He's
How
like-
do you just
he's
take
like,
someone's
"Watch
song and be like,
this.
no, this is
It's
mine
mine
now?
Watch
So weird.
Watch
Damn.
this. It's mine now.
But yeah, Aphex Twin. Everyone should listen to more Aphex Twin.
R.I.P. in
That guy
peace,
is
bro.
Insanely talented. He's dead?
No.
No.
To that sample, bro.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. You
Fuck,
are
we should have
not
ran with it,
percent-
Luke. We should have
He's
ran
dead.
with it. He was totally. He was
Oh my
in
god,
on it, bro.
my heart just sank. I was like, no, Richard.
He was in. Richard. His name's Richard.
Rich.
Isn't it Richard D.
Richard.
Is it
James?
Rich?
I believe.
His name's Dick.
So.
Yeah. Funny.
Nice.
Nice. Yo.
Penis. Haha.
Dude.
Oh, got
Imagine
him. Got him.
one of those things, bro.
What do you mean? You don't have a penis?
Anyway, so the music corner. Since we're still on it, what do you guys think of that new Imagine Dragons?
I was this close, man.
That-
I was.
Are we
this
talking about
fucking close.
Cutthroat?
Let's
Are
talk
we
about
talking about
both.
Cutthroat?
Let's talk about both.
Oh, I
What
thought
do
you were
think-
gonna say. I thought I was gonna say. What are you talking about? And you were gonna say, "Imagine dragging these nuts on your face."
Oh, I
we're actually-
should
like
have.
an idiot.
Imagine
I
Dragons.
thought you were
Wow.
gonna get me.
I
They
should
actually
have.
made 2 new songs. It's
Yeah, they
it's a
did.
double single.
Let's
deal.
talk about
Have you heard
Cutthroat.
of it?
not listened.
Let's talk about Cutthroat second. So follow.
Yeah,
Follow
okay.
you. Standard
It's
Imagine
an Imagine
Dragons.
Dragons.
Affair. Yes.
It's Imagine Dragons.
Standard Imagine Dragons affair.
I used to love Imagine Dragons back in middle school, and
Me
then
too.
I woke up.
I woke up.
You know what? I'm gonna take a stand. I still go back to Imagine Dragons sometimes.
You know what? I don't go back to them. However, there are songs on their first album that are good. Like It's Time is a banger. I actually really like It's Time. I think that's a good song. Amsterdam is also a good song. Rocks is a good song off of their first album. And even on Smoke Plus Mirrors, they have a fucking... It's the last song, The Fall. The Fall is a good song as well.
But have you
I
heard
like The Fall.
Radioactive though? But have you ever heard of Radioactive? Their most popular song. It's really good.
When that song, I heard that on the radio. I thought that was the most badass thing ever.
Yeah, I feel like every kid was like, "This is peak music." This
But
is
now,
peak
an
music.
entire new generation of music of kids is gonna hear a new Imagine Dragons song. I think that's the most badass thing ever. Cause Cutthroat.
Yeah,
Gentlemen, have you heard Cutthroat?
I haven't. I didn't even know they
I
released
have.
anything.
What's your consensus, Luke?
I think it's I appreciate them actually like experimenting with their sound. Like I think that's really cool that they're doing that. However, it is the worst fucking thing maybe ever.
All right, I'm gonna take a stance.
Damn.
I really like the song. I'm taking A
What?
stance. I do.
Oh my god. How?
Really,
Jackson,
really
since
wish
you
I
have
had
not listened
this
to
song.
it, I'm gonna try and
reaction.
describe it to you.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna
Let's do a live reaction.
All right.
Should I?
Jackson.
Okay, I'm
Here.
googling. What it's
I'm
called?
gonna
Cutthroat?
give you Cutthroat. I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of it, right? So it's pretty
Okay,
much
before
just
I
like
listen, let me hear it.
pure piano, like Kendrick Lamar humble style piano,
Okay.
a boom boom clap kind of the drum pattern with like distorted ass drums and like a snare hit, and then just like screams from the lead guy. Like he's not singing a lot. He's just kind of screaming.
No, he's
and then
yelling.
It just distorts into this weird like
Okay.
chaos monkey music type shit.
Your
Let's-
description
let's-
sounds very cool.
Yeah, let's have
But-
this portion like sped up a little bit. That way it's not just Jackson react. I want him to listen to the whole thing. Fuck it. He's listening to this whole song.
Whole thing.
Hey Lois, it's me, the baby.
Okay. Okay, I think I've listened to enough to get the whole track.
The end is where it gets good, but okay, I'll let it slide.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I think that's better than a lot of Imagine Dragons songs that I have heard. I think that I liked aspects of it. I think it's mid. I'm not gonna say it's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
So this is quite literally
great.
the spectrum. I think it's good.
yeah,
Jackson
I'm right
thinks
down
it's
the middle.
mid.
I don't
Luke
think
thinks
I'd come
shit.
back to it, but I don't hate it. Like if I
It's
heard
fucking-
this, if I heard this in the
fucking
car,
sucks.
if I was
It's
listening to the
bad.
radio, if I was listening to the radio and it was on, I'd be like, all right, this is fine. I'd be like, it's the kind of thing where it's like, all right, if this is what's on the radio, that's fine.
It's just not good.
I respect Rick Rubin as a producer and what he came with. I think it's so out
he
of the
produced
left.
that?
Yeah, Rick Rubin, and he's executive producing the new album. I heard. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. There's something about how weird it is, dude. Like I respect it.
No, I respect
Yeah, I
it
respect
as
the hell
well.
out of it, too.
When I started
respect
listening
it.
to it, I was in the camp of Luke. I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? But it was like some like meth stuff. I'm listening to. I'm like, oh my god.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I
like
I had
this.
I had the exact opposite reaction. I was like, "Hey, this is pretty interesting," and then I kept listening. Sadly, and it was just
I'm not ashamed to say, for everyone out there who has your ARTVs making fun of this song and Luke on demands, I'm here for you. I think the song
one
is
of the
good.
few times I agree with ARTV.
I was watching that and I'm like, oh my god, Luke. It's either Luke is like either super on board with what he's saying or he's like, man, fuck this guy. He's got shit opinions.
No,
And
I
I
don't
could see
like
he's on
ARTV.
board.
I don't like ARTV. Except for that opinion where he hates Cutthroat. That's okay.
That's the only exception.
I have solace, gentlemen and ladies out there who enjoy. Well, let's get real. There's no women listening to this podcast.
Except for my unfortunate girlfriend who has to sit through my fucking.
She's listening to it live and only getting 1/3 of the conversation.
Yeah, I only get 1/3. That's true.
Yeah, the
Still-
same thing back here, honey.
Mine's downstairs in the meat locker. I mean, I wish I could bring her up, but that's too
come
much
out later.
effort and stuff. Jackson,
Damn.
I'm curious. You talked
Yeah.
about getting coffee with Sky Jackson. How? Because since you're in a Hollywood school, how like regular is this an occurrence to just like see a fellow classmate or something like that in a commercial or like a television show or like a movie or something?
It's look, everyone knows someone out here. It's like that kind of thing where it's like, oh, okay, you fucking met, I don't know, Michael Bay walking down the street once. Like, yeah, fucking cool. It's that kind of thing. It's kind of diminished a little bit. Like, I think I told you, like, there's that one guy, that Jesse, that actually went to my school.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people that aren't from California always think that, like, you walk down the street and it's like, oh my god, it's Tom Cruise, and then that happens like every day. It's like I've seen like maybe one famous person like outside of I'm talking about outside of my dad's sets and stuff. It's like I've seen maybe one famous person. It's like it happens rare, but everyone kind of has that like story where it's like, yeah, I had coffee
Holy
with Sky
shit,
Jackson,
Lady
and it's like,
Gaga at a pizza restaurant?
Holy shit! It's Ulysses S. Grant and Taco Bell.
oh my god.
But what about people?
He's
in your
carrying around the
school?
big stick.
What about people in your
History.
school? You don't have to dox anyone, but have you seen anyone in your school that's in like a commercial or some shit like that, or like a television show?
A lot of people tried. Like I have friends where it's like, oh yeah, my the goalie on my water polo team, his actually I can't now I can't say this 'cause I would dox him.
Shit.
I'm trying to say his brother was the younger version of a character on Grown Ups, and he was like in Grown Ups, like the movie Grown Ups, and he played the younger version. I'll have to cut this out though, because if you can like trace that back to me, because if you just look at his last name, and I don't want to dox my friend. But
There's
yeah,
4 of them though.
oh true, basically he just played a younger version of one of the fucking people from Grown Ups.
He was in a movie. That's all you had to say.
He was in a movie. I got a
in a
guy.
movie.
He was in. I got a guy, and he was in a movie, and that's all.
He was in
But
a
yeah,
flick.
it was a lot of people did it as kids, and then it's like, okay, like
It's like the infamous Luke running scene from
the
23
infamous Luke
Blasts.
running scene.
I played that
Yeah,
back.
that
It was
was,
not that bad. I didn't think that run was too shitty. You were hyping it
Yeah,
up as
honestly,
this, like,
you made it seem like it was
crazy-ass
like
thing.
yeah.
You
It was
gotta
okay.
think. You gotta think when I'm watching that. It's like whenever you see a picture of yourself that you didn't take yourself,
Yeah,
right?
true.
It's like not good.
Right, I
but
see what
then
you're saying.
whenever you take a selfie of yourself, it's like, oh wow, I'm hot as shit. I'd fuck the shit out of myself. You know,
Fuck
like,
the shit out of myself. Respect, dude.
Ruben's giving me
hey,
a weird
hey.
look right now.
Poor
Ash. Damn, everyone has someone in the background of their podcast. I'm lonely today. It's just me.
you got the Bob in the
Fucking
back.
idiot.
I have
No.
I have SpongeBob and Patrick chilling with me.
That's all you need.
It's all
all
I need
you
in
really
life.
need. Isn't it? I feel
All I
like
need
that's
in
you
life
really
are my boys in my tub. Now I'm gonna pass it to my number 1 bub.
Real.
need. That's a bar. That's a bar right there.
Luke,
I'm not
you
gonna
look like
lie.
Patrick from OK's Computer.
You look like a fucking serial killer right now. Is what you look like. That haircut just screams
Luke,
like
that's
80s
interesting.
serial
I'll give
killer.
you that much. It's a young Sheldon.
You look like Richard D. James, like the album cover for Richard D. James, the Aphex Twin album cover that everyone makes fun of. Yeah,
The imposter is
I'm gonna put it on the screen right now because I'm editing this podcast.
Luke, that's an interesting dude, my man.
It's not getting.
I hate
It's
it.
just not getting better. That's just crazy.
You know, for 3 young men, we got some pretty strong hairlines, I have to say.
Yeah, I think
We're
our
gonna
hair
kill
looks
it.
pretty good.
I'm
Our
gonna
hair
knock
looks-
on wood real quick, just to I did get my
Just in
shit
case,
fucked up
just
at a
in
barber,
case.
since we're talking about hair. Ladies
That's
and gentlemen,
rough.
the man bun.
Would you like the show?
is-
Oh
the man bun is
No.
gone for a little bit.
no!
Because so the top
No!
pretty much unscathed, but the back just kind of gone.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's
You
not
still got
bad,
a tiny. You got a tiny bit
I
of
don't think it's
flow in
that
the
bad.
back. That's cool.
A bit of flow, but I miss the man bun. But originally, so I'll tell you the story of my haircut. And whoever animates this in the future, title card comes down, drops down like the Pixar logo. Jake's bad haircut story. All right.
Perfect.
Opening scene, Jake in a car. Someone told me, they're like, okay, Jake, pull up to this one barbershop. It's far away. It's about an hour away. I'm like, okay. I feel like I want to go on a drive. Let's go on a drive because they get really good views, like really good reviews. And I'm like, okay. They get like awards and shit for good barbershops. I'm like, all right, I'll pull up for a haircut. I pull up, pretty much a black barbershop. I'm like, okay, I respect it. I'll pull up. I'm down for new things. I sit down, very loud, and the guy's like, okay, what do you want? And I show him pictures. I'm like, this is me, like 6 months ago. Make me look like this, you know. I thought that was the simplest thing ever, right? Because it's literally me. That's how my hair lays. Like, that's how I look. And he's like, say no more. So he just kind of wets my hair back and then just takes his scissor and goes like right across the back.
Oh.
And then
no.
that'll be $25. That's it. That's all he did.
That was it.
He
I
gave
thought there
me-
was more to the story.
He literally just gave me like a bob haircut. He gave me a bob haircut. I was
Oh
like,
no.
I was pit also. So
That's horrible.
peep the left side, how it kind of just like flows back, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He shaved the right side.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He like fucked my shit up on purpose. Like
So
I
so
literally
he just hates you.
Jesus.
I literally don't even know like how are you that dog shit at your job that you don't eat like literally rule number 1 in haircutting, make sure the sides match.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord my mom has like a haircut, like she has her what's it called, haircut license, whatever the fuck. She can cut hair professionally. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
Mom,
can't remember what it's called.
I'm like, fix this, please. And she made it better, but like, holy fuck, dude.
Damn.
There was about like a 3-day period where I was like, wow, I literally cannot look at myself in the mirror. It was this bad. Like I was just,
Oh my god.
I was down horrendous, as some might say.
It just sounds like you're complaining. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like I'm complaining, but it made it work. I was at work, and I'm never gonna forget this for as long as I fucking live. I was super insecure about my haircut. I put my hat on backwards because the back is where it's fucked up.
The backwards.
I
hat.
pull up, and this gentleman who like usually partakes in our establishment pulls up, and he's like, "Oh, did you get a haircut?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." He starts fucking laughing in my face.
Oh my
Just
fucking
laughs
god.
in my
That is
fucking
the worst.
face.
It's just mean.
Oh my god.
That's what I said. I'm like, am I
Spit in his
missing
face,
something?
man.
I
That's
literally
fucked.
said, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm growing it back. And he just kept laughing. I'm like, dude, I should have went in the
Oh
back and
my
just like took a
God.
big fat fart in your fucking coffee, dude. And he had the audacity to come back the next week. And he's like, oh, yeah, I saw that he got a haircut. And I'm like, yeah, you did saw that I got a haircut, didn't you?
What an
Holy
asshole.
crap, man.
What a
I was
grade A.
literally, I was
dick.
fuming, dude. Actually
There was-
fuming, dude.
There was one time, this was in 2nd grade. I got my haircut this week. It's a little bit shorter. This is usually the length that I get it at. When I was little, I would get a little bit shorter, and the sides were shaved down a little bit more. And I went in. I said the exact same fucking thing I said every other time. When I was little, I always get three on the sides, a little bit longer on top, fade it up, and make it a little bit longer in the front so I can spike it up like it is right now. I always get the same fucking thing. Every
That
time.
seems like a very haircut thing to say. That seems very reasonable.
Immediately, the first thing this fucking woman does, she takes a razor, like one of the electric ones, with a guard on,
Ooh.
right down the middle. No going back. Immediately shaved down the
fuck out
forehead.
if that happened, dude.
Literally, my mom was there because I was in like 2nd grade, and I just reached over and squeezed the hell out of her hand, and I was like, I want this to stop. And she's like, you can't stop it now because it's too late. You already have a fucking stripe down the middle of your
That
forehead.
I would
So
be
for
dying
like
on the inside.
for like 2 months, I just wore a beanie, and I looked stupid. I looked stupid.
So you were
That was the
bald.
worst day of one of the worst days of my life. I was very close to being bald.
Didn't
And,
Bald
like,
Jackson
Oh my God.
make a return recently?
Yeah, but that's just because I needed to, because it was like mid quarantine and my hair was like 3 times as tall as it was now,
Yeah,
and I
bald.
was like, I just can't.
I
I
Throw
just can't.
up Bald Jackson real quick because that was an error. Throw up Bald
Bald
Jackson.
Jackson.
So-
Bald Jackson coming at you.
So my parents really hate my hair like now because I like my hair. You know, I like my hair flowing like bangs in the front. You know, when I get to college, I sort of want to have like maybe not a back flow as much, but I just want my hair flowing out. right?
Backflows are sick, dude. I highly recommend.
I just don't know if I can.
every day, man.
I don't know if it'll work with my hair or how to do it. But anyway, my parents don't like my hair long, like at all, and I don't know why. And for the longest time, I was like, why do I like my hair long anyways? Like, because my parents are like, oh, you shouldn't like your hair long. I'm like, I like it long. And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh yeah, when I was 5 years old, I got lice. So I had to shave my head bald.
They have
And
shampoos
ever
for
since
that,
then,
though.
yes, good point. Good point. My dad, instead of doing that, was like, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
And then he shaved me.
Ooh. Game over.
And I think
Oh
that
my
emotionally
God.
scarred me to the point to where I never wanted to get a haircut ever again.
That's
spooky, dude.
So anyway, I was having a great day that day.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Jeez, man.
I feel like a weight's been lifted off that we can all talk about our bad
Share
haircuts.
these
'cause
stories,
This
yeah.
has literally been like because we were supposed to film like 2 days after it happened. I'm like, bruh, I'm
nothing
down
nothing
horrendous,
ruins your
man. I
day like a
can't.
bad
I
haircut, man.
literally can't,
Nothing
dude.
ruins your day like a bad
Bro,
haircut.
it's finna ruin my like next 2 months, dude. My shit goes
Yeah.
back quick, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, that's good.
By the time episode 14 is released to the public, it should be back. That's my official guess.
Okay.
So
I was
I feel
gonna
better.
say,
Weight has been
speaking
lifted.
of complaining, I have quite the interesting story to tell you gentlemen.
speaking of
So
complaining,
I know I never really gave, I kind of left you guys in the dark and didn't give you an update, but I was like, yeah, I might have COVID, by the way, and then
you
But-
did kind of drop that on us for like
So basically,
All of 15
what
minutes.
happened is
Yeah, that shit was crazy, Cup.
that shit was crazy, bro. But yeah, so my water polo team, because of like guidelines and shit, we had to test at the beginning of the week, and then you get your results back, and then once you get your results back, you can play. And we'd all been fine. Like, we had literally just played a game, and the next day we all get our tests in for the next week, and 3 positives. 3 positives on the team come up.
Uh-oh,
And this is our first week that we've done testing through the school instead of a private place, and so we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no one feels ill or anything, but like, we're getting 3 positives for like one team, so we're all freaking the hell out. We're all freaking out, and it turns out they're all false. They're
All
all
three?
like three
All
false
three?
positives from our dumb school tests that just don't work like anything.
Really?
And then this the board or whatever for like the state was like, yeah, we know there are false positives, but we're probably gonna cancel your season anyways.
That's
And so
pretty
we're
lame,
like,
bro.
what the heck? And so we're freaking out. We're sending emails to like senators and crap. We're like, yo, this is not okay. This is ridiculous.
Let's get the
Literally,
government in here.
Senator
was last-
type, yeah.
This was last weekend, and literally like, this was gonna be our last week of season, basically. Like, this is our last, and I'm a senior. This is basically my last like week of playing ever, probably, because I'm not
That's
gonna play in college.
incredibly
And so
fucked up.
Yeah.
finally,
That's horrible.
they're like, okay, they're false positives. We understand. So we're gonna let you guys play, but the people that tested positive have to quarantine for the rest of the week.
Okay,
And
that
so
seems
even though there were
reasonable.
false positives, but even though there were false positives, like our coach was one of the positive tests, so we didn't have a coach for the rest of the week. So that was like fucking crazy.
I feel like
And
a second test could alleviate those.
we
those
took
concerns.
we took so many tests. We did tests at the school. We did private tests. I tested like at least 6 times.
Damn, bro,
just in that
Hollywood is
weekend.
wild, man. Shit.
It was crazy, and I was like,
California
why
out there.
is hey, California, baby, California. But yeah, I was just like, what is 3 false positives, y'all? Like, damn, something's up. That's all I'm saying. I blame Joe Biden.
That video of him falling is really fucking funny. We talked about it before we got on.
Yeah,
but goddamn, that
before,
video's
but
funny.
goddamn, people
Joe
falling is just the
Biden
funniest
trips
shit ever.
and then trips again and then
Joe
falls.
Biden.
Jackson, a really funny.
Joe Biden,
I forget what episode it was on. I was watching him back, and you had a line that was so fucking funny. I think it was like when I had that stapler thing and I almost hit it, and you just quietly say, like, man, people getting hurt is the funniest fucking thing ever.
It really is, man.
That's such an underrated line. That's really funny.
Me and my mom both have this problem where, like, people getting hurt and like crying is just I just can't.
People getting
not
hurt and
laugh.
crying.
I, like,
Holy
it's
shit.
fucking it's terrible, and I feel
You're
awful
evil.
about it. But literally, like little kids tripping and falling might be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
No, I
Like,
think babies having a temper tantrum is the funniest shit ever.
it's hilarious. It just that's comedy gold.
Yeah,
Like,
never
like
see
a
that,
baby, like a stupid fucking baby crying because their passy is away from them. It's just like the funniest shit. It's like ha 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 ha. What a
Have you
dumb
ever seen that
bitch!
picture of Future holding his baby?
No.
Oh my god! Google that picture. Jackson put it up. This is literally the funniest
Let me-
picture ever.
let me-
dude.
let me Google-
when
let
I
me
have a
Google this.
son and or daughter, I am going
Now
to
you know the
recreate that
pain.
picture. Just look up Future holding baby.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I have seen this.
That picture
Oh,
is
it's
so,
so
fucking
good.
funny, dude.
Oh.
Future
Yeah, Luke.
full
He's holding it like you
baby.
hold your cell phone.
Someone said he's holding it like the monkey bomb from,
Oh my
from
God.
Black Ops, and I'm like, that's so true.
Future.
God, that's so funny, dude.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Here,
Future
gentlemen,
hold
good
his cup of
picture.
lean with more respect than he do his kids.
He
That's
does,
fucking
though.
So funny.
here,
That's so
gentlemen,
funny, oh my
I'm
God.
checking something to see if we have a conclusion to a story that I brought up earlier in the podcast. Damn, still? Okay. So, alright.
What are you referring
Alright,
to?
so, episode 7, Luke makes a Tinder. Fire episode, right?
Fire episode.
It was
A
alright.
quite legendary episode for more than one reason.
True.
Luke made a Tinder, and for the false copyright claim we received.
Oh, true.
It has been whoever the individual is that claimed us seems to be waiting until the end of the 30 days to
Oh my god. this
figure out the
fucker.
copyright.
That's how they do it.
As I
how
look
they
at
do
the thing, 2 days remain from 30 to review this.
Yo.
But, episode 8 was uploaded completely fine. No issue. Nothing wrong with it. Episode 9, The Beef Show.
God
Copyrighted.
damn it.
Same shit.
It's the same person. Yeah, same
Yes,
person.
exact same thing.
So he's going through
my
and claiming
God.
every one of our episodes?
no, he's only like some of
only
them.
specific
Like,
ones.
Episode
Only
9,
specific ones.
The Beef Show, claimed. Episode 10, School Jerk, completely fine. Nothing.
Bro, who the fuck is this guy? Can we get
It's the same person, but I think it says like on behalf of a company, because it
Yeah.
says
Yeah,
Barack
how is it not
Obama.
against YouTube terms of services to just like copyright claim the same fucking song from the same channel,
WMG
the
on
same
behalf
outro?
of Mello.
That's
So
a great question, Jackson.
Warner Music Group is copywriting us. This is what I think is happening. I was thinking about this in the car. There's one of two things. Either this is just someone pretending to be something and they're just like, oh, fuck it, boop, and just claiming our shit. Or I think UMG, or WMG, my bad, has an artist that has not been released whatsoever. An industry plant, if you will. Industry plant type shit. And this song sounds familiar to one that's about to be released. And it's close enough that they're like, yo, watch this, bagat, and then they take the shit down.
Yeah, because you said you looked up the song and you couldn't find it anywhere, right?
There's nothing. 4:20 a.m. by Gamboa, Gamboa. Like, there's literally
and
nothing.
you'd think if they were represented by Warner, like they'd be fucking a little
I
bit.
googled it. I
bigger than
reverse searched it. I like everything. I went on
This shit is a
WMG.
movie.
Nothing. It's a mystery. But
This
we're
is
gonna
insane.
we're gonna get the answer to our question in 2 days when the claim like just evaporates. I guess.
I'm
It
gonna
just
I'm gonna send
disappears.
Luke's roommate on him. I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
dude.
Ash out to fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
So RIP and peace to people who can't see the Beef Show in where is it blocked? In North Korea, Iran, Cuba, and Syria. RIP and peace.
No.
Can they even? Oh my God, that's our
That's
core
where
audience.
That's
Jesus.
where all of our fans are. North Korea.
Let's look at our analytics since I have the Joe
What do you
Rogan
think?
computer in
What
front
do you
of me.
Now we're
think
just
someone
talking about
from
analytics.
what do you think someone from North Korea would think about this podcast?
They would probably be like, "Hey, this isn't propaganda."
I agree. Anyway, I want to see
Facts.
what the
Facts.
gender split
I don't know.
is.
I don't even know what joke I was trying to make there. It was just
It just started and it ended.
For my
Okay.
government class, I have to talk about North Korea tomorrow, and I've done no research. So
Just be like, North Korea bad.
Dude,
I'm gonna be like
Okay,
Kim Jong
hold
Un,
on.
more like Kim Jong
Jake,
idiot.
Jake,
I am-
what's up?
I am looking through our analytics, right? Traffic
Okay.
source, YouTube search, which means like what people type in and find our videos.
Huh?
Here are the top 3. I'll go from descending order, right?
Okay.
Enter the Void, which is the title of episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. uh-huh.
David Dobrik as number 2.
David Dobrik.
And
Did we talk about David Dobrik?
we have never talked about David Dobrik. And number 3, I will screenshot this, and Jackson will put this in the podcast.
Please tell me it's DaBaby.
Anal sex movies. On my life.
you fucking serious?
On my life. I will screenshot it, and I will...
How do you search that and this comes up?
On my life, it says that.
Anal sex
Movies. Wait, here, right?
Do we have any titles that even slightly resemble anything that will be related to that?
Maybe School Jerk, maybe? But that one's not released yet.
What the? That makes no sense.
I'm gonna DM you guys through Instagram.
Maybe the toenail one because it's like a body part. I don't even know.
I literally cannot think of a single
That's
thing.
fucking so anal sex
What?
movies.
Here, I'm about to send it in.
That shit's amazing.
I'm about to send it in Ween support group anonymous.
That's
All right, I sent it. It's on the right.
What the hell?
On
Why?
On
Why is that a thing?
God, it says that.
What the hell?
how is that our
What?
main traffic source?
That's awesome.
I
just
love
like to
that.
say.
I'm a fan.
I'm
of
a
that.
fan
Anal
too, dude.
sex movies. Hey, shout out to anal sex movies.
Thanks for
terrible.
giving us
David
some viewers.
Dobrik.
Guys, all right, real quick, what's our gender split for viewers of this podcast?
Okay, I'm gonna go 80-20.
90-10.
100% are men.
Ah.
100%.
Oh, what do we do?
But
Ha!
61%,
Yeah, fuck women.
61%
kidding.
are
Mean.
subscribed. So if you're a part of the 38% that's not subscribed watching this, click that subscribe button because it helps us, it helps you. You can get some cool content and it doesn't cost you anything. So consider hitting that
Win,
subscribe button.
win,
That'd be
win.
fantastic. Thank you.
Was this ironic or?
Huh? What?
This is how is it ironic? I want them subs, baby. I want money. I'm
And
in
our-
it for the money.
Our primary
No,
audience, 100%,
no,
is 18
we
to
can't
24
say
year
that
olds.
because just as of today,
I'm stealing
we tweeted
that
out
from-
on our official Twitter
Oh,
account
true.
that we hate capitalism.
That's
Okay.
true.
Money, money, money. As Mr.
Subscribe
Krabs
as a
once said,
subscribe
I
as a
like
collective
money.
whole.
Okay.
I guess.
Speaking of money,
We
do you guys hear about
we
this
distribute things
Ludwig
to
shit?
workers.
No,
Ludwig?
Ludwig, the streamer.
I know
do
who
you
that
about
is,
this?
but like,
Oh my
No,
god.
I
don't
know
have
Ludwig, but I haven't
This
heard
is
about
wild,
anything.
dude. So, are you guys familiar with what a subathon is on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
a
think
subathon
so, but-
pretty much is like for every person that like subs to the channel, they stream for longer, right? Like, so
oh, I see.
it's like so and so donated, so that's a 10 minutes added to the stream or something like that, or 10 seconds or something. And Ludwig did it. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll do this funny one, but there's gonna be no cap. Like I cannot max
Oh,
out
no.
how long
That's-
I can do this for. So
That's
Ludwig,
horrible.
as a joke, people got together and just would not stop subbing. Ludwig has been live on stream for 7 days.
Oh, it's still going on?
He is still. You can watch it right now. I bet by the time this goes up, it'll still be going because he has another like 76 hours, I think.
Oh my lord.
It's 24/7 stream. He sleeps on stream. He showers on stream. He shits on stream. He eats on stream. Everything is on stream, live. He's been live for a full week. I'm checking this shit
We
out.
can barely do this podcast without having to cut out stuff. How does
Yes.
he just stay live for an entire week?
A full week. He said, I thought cap was going to be 24 hours. Yeah, live
Whoa.
right now.
Damn.
And he has tripled in size. He is on the fast track becoming one of the most popular Twitch streamers of all time.
Damn, that's
That's
a
crazy.
good money play, honestly.
Anyway,
Literally, all he has to do is eat food and not die, and then he makes money.
he's live to 50k viewers right now.
50K.
50k. And how
crazy.
long?
Oh.
Yeah, 59 hours he has.
Has left?
Yes, but there's no cap,
That's definitely
so
gonna go up.
that means and the whole joke is when he falls asleep, they just sub a shit ton. So when he wakes up, there's like another 24 hours he has to do.
Oh my god.
Is
I
he
couldn't
sleeping?
even. I could not fall asleep while I was live streaming, man. I'd be so uncomfortable. I'd be afraid I'd say some weird shit in my sleep or like. I don't
some
know.
wet
I'd
dream
just
type
be-
beat. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's pretty awesome. I might have to do that.
Oh my god, I have been gifted a prime sub to Ludwig 43 times.
That's insane.
What? Oh my god.
People just keep gifting subs to his stay on stream longer. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate that.
That was pretty cool.
Wait, Jackson's editing this. I don't give a shit.
No, guys. You can't keep doing this to me.
It's the first time you're editing. Can't keep doing this to me, dude.
Hey,
Oh.
Jackson. Hey, Jackson, you're editing. Show on screen a picture of your penis. And your balls.
What am I gonna do? I can't not do
Jackson, I'm in the market for a new computer. Can you make a 3D render of the computer that I want
Jesus.
with the exact specs and everything? Make it do a 3-circle, 360 type gyroscope shit, and then zoom in on the screen and say Jake's computer.
I'm gonna do you one better, and I'm gonna do all that, but I'm also gonna 3D animate your room around it, so it's like it's already in your room.
That would be sick, dude.
You
Too
know
bad
those-
I've
you know
never
those-
3D rendered anything in my entire life.
Hey, you know those GIFs where it's like the hyper realistic like food spinning in a circle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do that, but for my face. Like 3D
that'd be
render
so
my
fucking
face.
funny. If someone could do that, that'd actually be funny as hell. Just full 3D render.
Do you guys hear Soulja Boy is going against WWE?
No.
I
What is
did hear
Soulja
about
Boy
this.
doing?
Did you see? Oh, dude, it's so funny. Soulja
What
Boy
is,
was
what is Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy was on stream, like he was like tweeting something. He's like, "Man, this rap game faker than WWE." And then a wrestler from WWE, Randy Orton, he popularized the RKO out of nowhere meme from like 2015.
Yeah.
And he just called him a bitch. He's like, "You're such a pussy. Like, fuck you." Like, it was sick, dude. It was badass. And now Soulja Boy's like, "Yo, fuck you, man. You ain't shit." And Randy Orton's like, "Dude, I will actually I'll kill you, dude. I'll literally just murder you."
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy
It was
is
literally
funny as
so
fuck.
funny, dude.
Soulja Boy, I don't know. I stopped taking Soulja Boy seriously after his that whole game console situation.
Oh yeah,
Remember
the
that?
soul. Oh yeah.
Soldier
Soulja-
Pods.
Yes, the Soldier Pods. Fuck, what was it
Wasn't
called?
wasn't it just like a bootleg like SNES?
It was
You,
literally
It was
just
that,
like
and then
it was a
also he had
stolen
the
emulator
AirPods.
from like Indonesia, like a completely just stolen
sued
emulator.
for it, right?
He did. He got sued for a lot.
What
fucking
did he
guy.
think was going to happen?
JonTron bought the things for a video, but like had to not include the footage because it could be used in a lawsuit. Like used in a case study against it. So he's like, yeah, whatever.
That's funny. That's kind of funny though.
I respect Soldier
Damn,
Boy. for
Soldier
the
Boy
hustle.
against the world.
Soldier
Soulja
Boy.
against
I like
the
to go
world.
out there.
Soulja
Randy
Boy is
Orton would
turning into a
murder
Soulja Man.
Soldier Boy. He would murder him. Just putting that out there.
If you could spend the day with a celebrity, who would you pick? Non-sexually.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
that's
okay.
first-
okay.
I feel like
First
I need to
good
make
my brain
that.
was thinking about.
We're talking like buddy to buddy type beat.
Buddy.
King Cruel. I know that's
Yeah.
basic, but he's chill. He's a chill ass dude. I think
Yeah,
that'd be
seems
cool.
Are we going musicians? Here, I'll go with musicians.
Yeah, it doesn't
Anyone.
have to be.
Yeah, for
Anyone.
lack of I think I'll go Jack White. He's very old. He's been around the block. He knows, like, he's probably got some banging stories, and like he seems like a progressive dude when it comes to music, like predicting like music culture and shit like that. Because Boarding House Reach, oh, magnifique. I feel like I could learn some shit from him. Like sit down, and just like absorb whatever the fuck Jack White's saying to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I feel like
That is a good pick.
one musician, if I could just hang out the day, I feel like playing Minecraft with C418 would just like make.
That's how
my
life.
day.
That's how you end life right there.
But
like,
playing
that
Minecraft.
that
You
would
have
be
to
like
play
the best
Minecraft.
ending to a great movie. It's just playing Minecraft
Yeah.
with fucking C418. I don't know. That would be fucking amazing. I feel like
You'd
I don't
be
even
like,
I don't
"Hey,
even
isn't
know
it
if he
crazy
plays
I
the
made
game,
the
but-
music for this?
And then I'd be like, oh
and then
wow,
credits
you
roll.
really did do it. And then we beat the Ender Dragon and
yeah,
Kiss.
yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. You did good.
Man.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
crazy.
guess,
All right,
if you say
all right.
so.
Fuck this petty ass conversation. Who's winning in a fight? 1v1v1, us three. Who's winning?
Oh, Jake, he's fucking trained.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
The
dude.
man
He may
is
be
trained. Look,
I don't care.
look,
he may
I'm
be
gonna be
trained,
honest.
but he may be trained. But look, I'm
I'm
fast.
6'2".
I'm faster than you think I am.
Oh, I thought you were
okay?
gonna play
I'm-
6'2" shit.
I can maneuver around his punches. He would swing, and then I would just intervene.
Well,
and
no,
then
see,
win.
Luke, you see, I have not only do I have fake wrestling training, I have collegiate wrestling training, which is step one before you go into fake wrestling training. I know takedowns and stuff. Like, I've been
Yeah, well,
around the
guess
block,
what?
bro.
Well,
He's
guess
been around the
what?
block, man.
Well, guess what? If you try to take me down, I'm just gonna.
Look,
can't
there's a
stop
reason. There's a reason I play the most fucking obscure water sport of all time, and it's because I'm fucking terrible on my feet, man. You get me in a fight on land, I would way sooner run away than fucking even touch anyone.
My man's like a fish,
but
bro.
all I'm saying is that if you fell in the pool,
Game
you
over.
all-
dude.
it'd be game over.
Have you all ever been in a fight? Have we talked about this before?
Have we been in a fight?
I think
Yeah.
we talked about have we ever seen like one of those crackhead fights.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about
But we
that.
didn't talk about if we've
like,
ever been.
have
What-
you ever been in an actual fight?
What counts as are we talking about like one-on-one fights or some shit like group on group type thing?
Just like it doesn't matter. Just like a fight.
Well, I've been in like shit where it's like everyone's just kind of going wild, like one team, and you're just kind of like joining in, like yeah, fuck this. You're like wow, you just go join in because fuck it.
It's like the
fuck it.
what's the fucking movie The Outsiders? It's like that, the greasers.
Oh,
and the,
yeah.
Yes, it's type shit where
just
it's
that.
like your crew is fighting another crew, and you're like, yo, fuck this. You pull up, and you're just like, "Gah, this shit's wild.
I've never been in a fight before, like an official fight, but there was no continuing thing there.
That was it.
You set it
You
up
just
like there
never
was an
had a
end
fight
to the
before.
story,
Yeah, I know. I kept on waiting for it to go. I've never
never
been
been-
in an actual fight.
but
I want to know. I don't know if you consider this is definitely not considered a fight. I don't know why I thought of this, but when I was in 6th grade, I remember I was like pissed off at this kid I was playing tag with, and for some reason I was like, he was like holding on to me. He was like being like a really petty guy, like holding onto my shirt, like yanking it like this, like I got you, tag.
And he shot
or
him.
or
He shot him
whatever.
8 times in the
Yeah,
chest.
and I killed him.
he's dead.
Anyway, he was like
Turn that
holding
bitch
onto my
into a
shirt, like
lamp.
tugging it. He was like, I got you, tag, you're it. Or I was like, whatever. And apparently this kid, like, there's probably something wrong with him. Let's just say that. I don't know what, but I'm not gonna hold that against him. But anyway, I tried getting away, just wouldn't let go, and I literally started to jog away. And he literally grabs my sweatpants, and he's like, on the ground, right? On the ground, like grabbing my sweatpants. Like I said, it's probably like a weird ass story. I kid you not. I take my hand down to like snag the sweatpants off him, so he lets go of me. Fucker bites my hand.
Ooh.
Oh,
He
that's
bit
cold.
my hand,
That's
and
cold.
now I have super AIDS.
I was gonna say, I worry about AIDS in this day and age, man.
And 10 years later, that man turned into President Joe Biden. True story.
The kids they play with my leg hair, they turn blonde in the sun. Cream pie.
Joe, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Jackson, I feel like you've been in a fight before.
I've been in some rough underwater fights, but like on land, there was one time where we were playing. This was in middle school. It's probably seventh grade. I think it's 7th grade. We're playing capture the flag, and halfway through, one of the younger kids came up to me and he's like, "Hey, what's that guy's name?" And he points to a kid that's in my grade. I was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." I told him his name. I didn't think anything of it. He's like, wanted to know his name. I was like, "All right." I keep playing, and then at the end of the period, I'm walking away, and I hear, "Hey!" And I turn around and I get sucker punched in the stomach. And he's like, "You told that fucking kid my name, and then he snitched on me, and it's your fault."
Yo.
I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "What? I didn't do anything,
Bro.
I was like, I was so fucked. I couldn't even do anything about it. I literally turned around and my air was gone.
That's
I was like, I
fucked,
can't breathe.
bro.
And you were like,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
goodbye.
And I was like, man,
What the heck?
you know,
Change the world. My final
yeah,
message.
no message.
Message.
Goodbye.
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 That video with Daft Punk in it. That hit me, bro.
Oh, I haven't seen that edit.
The
That's good. though.
explosion.
I showed my
yeah,
girlfriend
the
what
explosion.
Robot Rock was. She was not having it.
What was?
Robot Rock by Daft Punk.
I still gotta listen to Daft Punk, man.
It's that funny song.
the world, around the world.
I didn't know
Copyright
that one,
strike.
though.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Jackson, since your girlfriend's in the background, let's make things a bit awkward.
She just left.
Fuck!
She just left.
I was
What are you
gonna
gonna
say, Jackson, what are some awkward date stories? Give us some awkward date stories.
Oh, so my first date with her, we went to this restaurant and then to a movie, and
That's so sweet.
I'm a dumbass, and I like ate at late lunch and I wasn't hungry at all, and so I I basically just watched her eat for like the first half of the date. I didn't order anything. I was just sipping on water and she was eating a salad, just eating, and I was just literally just like, I didn't know what the fuck to do with my hands.
Is this what you did?
Literally. Yep. Except I was more like I was more like
A classic Jackson Burns smile.
yeah. I'm trying to think of other
Were you like-
awkward date stories.
Luke, you ever been on an awkward date?
I've definitely been on an awkward date before. I'm trying to think of I don't know if I've ever been on a really awkward date, but I remember I went on a date before where I took the girl out to eat or whatever. That whole jazz, and then I drive her
like
home.
you
I
do.
paid for the food and everything, trying to be nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. And then we didn't go out on another date because I told her that we should go out on another one when I dropped her off at her place. And then an hour later, she texted me and was like, I thought that was just like a catching up type deal. Catching up.
What the fuck?
deal." And I said, fuck you, bitch. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. But I was
There's
like,
this,
remind me to never pay for your food ever again if we hang out. with each
If
other."
you're watching this podcast right now and you are in middle school and you are thinking of getting into a relationship with a woman, don't do it, because it's not going to be what you think it is. It's going to be really awkward all the time, and you're going to be like, sweating and shit. Because I have this fucking
Sweating
video
and
that my
shit.
fucking friends took
you will
where they were like,
sweat. You will sweat.
this is awkward on my part too, where they have a video of my first kiss ever. And it was at school. It was at school.
Hey, put it in here. I'm just kidding. No.
I'm not gonna play.
Please.
Got faces in it, but
Do it.
it was just we were eating lunch, and they're like, "Do it." I literally, this is what I looked like. This is
You mean
this
Vietnam
is my,
flashbacks?
this is what I looked like. Ready for this? Hands by my sides.
Yeah.
5 seconds. 5 seconds of me just standing there like that. 5 seconds of me standing there looking like an idiot.
Well, that's
I
the
got
thumbnail
all
right
video.
there. I'm gonna Photoshop DaBaby
Yeah.
in right next to you. That's perfect.
I also high-fived her when I asked her out instead of hugging. I gave her a high five.
That's such a
That's so
yeah.
middle school.
That's such a
That's such a
And
five
and
it.
don't worry, because that's also on video. So
dude. That's sick.
it's not sick. It's
I'm
not.
trying-
It's not.
You know, I don't really have any bad first date stories. I'm such an alpha. You know, I'm an alpha.
Well, I'll say this about relationships in middle school. The one quote unquote serious relationship I had in middle school was I dated a girl for 6 months in 8th grade.
Yo,
And
literally
so
sick.
obviously
That's a good
I go
time.
to a boarding school. So the summer we were still dating, I remember the last time I hung out with her, I was like, I don't think we can keep doing this because I'm gonna go to boarding school or whatever.
Ooh, you broke it up.
Yeah, well, we both agreed that it was like probably a good thing, right? But
Right.
it was mainly me, right? Mainly me.
I've not ghosted a girl. Continue.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Anyway, we had never kissed before up to that point. So I asked for
6
her
months?
consent. I was like, yeah. Because we were
He was
she
in
was
8th
middle school and
grade.
She was like scared. Yeah, so I was like, hey, it's like we both still like each other, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this for much longer. I was like, do you want to kiss? Like, ask for permission and stuff. I was being a good boy. She was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Maybe in the future. I was like, we're not gonna date in the future. I wasn't mad, but I was like that logic makes no sense.
Yeah.
Damn,
Just
that's
logically,
tough.
it just made no sense.
That's
But I
an
was like,
alpha
you know what?
voice.
I'll respect it, and then I left home alone.
My girlfriend doesn't listen to this podcast, so here it goes. Back in the day, this had to have been like, this was before
gonna
I
be
could
good.
drive. This is before it wasn't bad. Like, this is not like a bad day story. For all intents and purposes, it actually went pretty well. But it's the aftermath. It was before I could drive, so my dad dropped me off, and he was like doing the dad thing. He was like, go get her, son." I'm like, "Thank you, Dad."
Dads.
We go see a movie, and then we get food, the classic thing. But you know, I realize a movie for a first date is not the best idea. So, because we just constantly talked through the entire thing, just whispered talk through the entire thing, and I understand how annoying that is for other moviegoers, but I was young. That's life, and I
That's
just
how it goes.
got food. You know, hoo-ha the whole work. She got food. She's much taller than me. Not really important to the story, but I felt it is. And then she asked me. She's like, "Oh, there's this dance coming up in my school. You want to come as my date?" And I'm like, yikes. Dances? This is getting a little wacky wild. And I just kind of kept going like, I don't know, man.
Oh no.
I don't know, man. I thought she was kind of cool, but like how persistent she was about me wanting to go to this dance.
This
It
is
was
your
just-
girlfriend. This is your current girlfriend telling you this, right?
No, this is a
Oh, this is a
Oh,
different.
okay. I was gonna
this
say
is, this is
someone
pre
else.
this is pre girlfriend right now. And I was just kind of like, sorry, I don't want to go. And then just
Damn.
gone, poofed out of existence, some might say.
He didn't
So
go
if,
get him.
if,
He did
if this
not go
entire
get him.
conversation has proved to me anything, is that we're all just like fucking virgins and sad.
Says the one without a girlfriend.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm an alpha, bro. I'm an alpha, bro.
I'm just an alpha that fucks, gets my dick sucked, man. Pull up in my Bentley truck.
Wake up, get my dick sucked.
Wake up, get my dick sucked. Pull up in my Bentley truck. Luke, it's okay. You don't have to be sad. Put on some,
Dude, it's
some
look, King Cruel.
Red Letter Media compilations.
Yeah, that's true. That'll make it.
Yeah.
That was awesome, dude.
Damn, I'm trying to think of other awkward fucking stories. This isn't an awkward date story, but this is an awkward. I've definitely told that before in this podcast.
I'm down for an awkward story podcast.
I think the one I told you guys about the one time that I was at the wedding and then I like was guiding people to their seats. Did I tell you about this?
No.
Okay, well, in case I didn't, I was at this wedding and my job was I was the usher, so I had to bring people to their seats. And the only instructions that I was given
Sorry, I just think of Justin Bieber Usher.
is that
Sorry.
you take I was little, and you take your arm and you wrap it around their arm. They didn't specify you're only supposed to do it for women, but you put your arm around their arm and then you
the flower
guide them to their
girl.
seat where they're supposed to go. No.
Oh.
This is before the reception starts. You just guide them to where they're supposed to sit. They're assigned seats. But no one told me you're only supposed to put your arm around the other arm when it's a woman. So I was like doing it for everyone, and this fucking old fat guy was like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be touching my arm right now, and that's really making me uncomfortable." And I'm like 8, and I'm like, "Oh, my bad." And then, but it was
Excuse me,
super awkward
priest.
'cause
This
I thought-
8-year-old is making me very uncomfortable.
I was like,
Please
"What are you talking
escort him
about?"
out.
I had to guide him to his seat after that conversation, being like, "Oh my god, I made this guy uncomfortable, and I've been doing
you're
it
making
wrong."
me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think he was just super insecure about his sexuality because he was just like, "I don't want a guy touching me." Like he was very like,
Please
very like, "I don't
eject
want this
this
kid
8-year-old."
wrapping his hair around, like arm around me because it's not the way that I go." And I'm like, I'm also 8. I'm also an 8-year-old.
Sir,
so
I'm
give me
8
some
years
fucking
old.
slack.
I hope you don't go my way. God, I hope you don't.
Please do not.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck that guy.
Three-pointer.
Basically,
He missed it, didn't he?
wow.
No, there's no trash can over there. It's just on the ground.
Touche. Luke, what's an awkward story you got? Pop one out of the
What's an
chamber.
awkward story? What's an awkward story?
Shit, I gotta think one too.
This one time
Yeah. Huh.
at band camp.
It
I
came
don't
from
know.
band camp.
Did you guys do band?
I have awkward stories, but there's just so many layers to it. I would have to explain literally so much.
We got time. Jackson's in this podcast.
Oh God, you guys.
Yeah, we hate you. It's like this is the only podcast that is 2 hours long.
Well, we had the 1 hour 45.
Yeah, the
that
first
was
one
the first one.
went pretty long.
That was a test podcast, actually. Fun fact. That was not supposed to be the first episode. I just
I
happened to be
forgot about that.
recording.
We came in and we were like, let's just do a test, and then it was real.
It just so happened to be recording. And now it's the first episode.
Yeah, the rest is history.
What are some awkward stories? Let's think of like a category for an awkward story.
Poop. I'm just kidding now.
We already did the poop.
We kind of covered that with the fucking jerking off in the bathroom type beat.
That was a funny ass story, dude.
That was great.
I
That is one of
watched
the
that
best
back and
stories
laughed when I
on
was
the
editing.
podcast.
That was a funny ass video.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
God.
classic. Huh.
What's a funny story that we could all tell?
Oh shit! Let me look at my.
Have you ever had any of those moments where you make someone uncomfortable and you realize it and you're like, you feel fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Like kind of like the one I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just the worst, man. When people are like, you're making me uncomfortable. That's like fucking
I guess this is
villain
I guess
origin
this is
story.
awkward. So it was my first day at my boarding school, right? And
Dang.
in my English class, we were doing the classic, hey, say something about you that people don't know.
Those are terrible. My God.
And so
Yeah,
and
that's the
so
worst.
it was just a random thing. It was like, say your name, say where you're from, and say something you like. And so everyone was saying like basketball, sports, or whatever.
Fortnite.
My dumbass is like, hey guys, my name's Luke. I'm from insert location here, and I like cartoons.
Oh.
Now, that doesn't sound bad. That
Oh
doesn't sound
no!
bad. That doesn't sound bad, but there was just silence throughout the room. Silence. No one reacted. But then I sort of saved it, because at the time, Rick and Morty was popular, and I go, like Rick and Morty, and then they all go, oh, okay, all right. So I sort of saved it, but it was very awkward for like
start
5
You guys
seconds.
know who Pickle Rick is? Do you guys know who Pickle Rick is? He's kind of funny. He's kind of a funny moment in this.
Remember
really
that
great
time
show.
when they turned him to a pickle?
You probably don't have a high enough IQ for that joke.
Understand.
You just don't understand the physical membrane of what's happening in Rick's head. He's the genius.
He's just so fucking smart.
Man,
dude.
if you're one of those people, just unsubscribe, man. Fuck you.
pickle Rick enjoyers,
Pickle Rick and
the
Jordan.
average pickle Rick enjoyers. I'll
Yeah.
tell you about when I made someone awkward on purpose. You guys know.
No,
Yeah.
I love making people awkward on purpose, but when I
Yeah,
don't,
that's
the worst
like
shit
different
ever.
than like making people awkward and you don't realize.
All right, I'll save that story for a later date. You guys know the story, but when the street interview type thing when I got approached with me and my friend.
yeah.
I'm gonna save that story.
Oh,
It's a good
yeah.
ass story, but
Yeah,
it exists
we
out
just
there.
Save it. We just
But-
save
Did
it.
we say that on the podcast already?
no, that's
No,
what I'm saving
no.
it. I'm saving it for a big day.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
awkward story. Give me a topic, Jackson Burns or Luke on demand.
An awkward story
Gaming.
relating.
Gaming.
Awkward gaming.
You say
story.
gaming? Awkward
Yeah.
gaming story. Gaming.
There's one time I was
thinking of
playing
weird-
COD and someone said the N word. Very awkward.
That has never happened to me before, ever.
Oh, I got one. All right, so at my local participating rec center, right? It's like the daycare type shit. Like when you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like 11 or 12, you pull up to the daycare area, like drop your kids off, hang out. And it's just like it's pretty much like kids fend for themselves, pretty much. Like run around the entire place, just like interact with the kids or whatever. And there was a
Right.
gentleman who had a Nintendo DS, right? And he was playing it, like doing the shit. I'm like, ooh, I would like a Nintendo DS. So I try to make friends, this is my thing, because this is crisis mode. Like, we just got here. Jake needs to make friends so he can get himself a fucking Nintendo DS for the day. I pull up. I'm very nice. I'm like, oh, hey, what are you playing? He's like, oh, I'm just playing Nintendo DS. I'm like, oh, what game? And I hear myself talking. I'm like, you sound like a fucking loser. And he obviously does not want me there. And he's like, oh, I'm just playing, he was like, oh, I'm just playing Pokemon. And I'm like, oh, I like Pokemon. What game is it? He's like, oh, it's a Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I just, like, as I'm talking mid conversation, he's like, he just walks away.
Oh,
no.
I'm just trying. I'm like, this is my do or die. I'm getting this DS. And then the guy just looks at me, just like, fuck you, and just like leaves.
Just leaves. That's
And I was
so
like,
sad.
that was me trying to just make a friend, and just that was me. I'm just like, I'm gonna make a friend today, and then he just it was not having it. He just left. I
this
felt
is
so
such a-
bad, dude. I was like,
This
fuck,
is such
man.
a depressing episode.
I know.
My
it was
God.
awkward, bro.
We're just talking about social embarrassment
Social awkwardness.
and our love
Social
lives
embar-
failing.
Yeah, but that's something everyone can relate to, man. Everyone's got an awkward
Yeah.
fucking people
Good
story.
enough podcast,
like-
more like the relatable podcast. Remember I got up top,
Relatable
up top.
team?
Hey,
Yeah,
give
this
it some.
was definitely the relatable podcast. We had bad haircuts, awkward dates, embarrassing friend stories, or just in like Redditors in real life type shit.
Predators in real life.
That's pretty much how we describe our podcast: Redditors in real life,
I would say so.
and
Yeah,
false
except
copyright
for-
claims. That's
yeah.
just everyone experiences that once in their life.
Man, fuck
Jake,
that
I want
guy.
to. Jake, I want to kill you.